Today I was on my own for dinner. Mom was the key speaker at a seminar at Tufts, and my dad is out until tomorrow. I've been trying, unsuccessfully I might add, to learn to cook by the time I go to college, because the thought of living on cafeteria food for a year makes my stomach turn. I got a little ambitious and tried to make pan-fried chicken. I've never fried anything before, so I didn't know that you're not supposed to add cold oil to a hot pan. The second the oil hit the pan, it caught fire, and I was standing right over the pan. A geyser of fire flew straight at my face, and instinctively I brought my hands up in defense, covering my face. Immediately, the rising fire curled as it rose, circling into itself to form a ball of rolling flames. And it did nothing else but hover over the pan, apparently harmless. Completely stunned by this flaming apparition, I dropped my hands to my sides, and instantly the fireball vanished in a puff of smoke. Shaking, I took the pan off the stove and sat down at the kitchen table. Fire, I told myself, doesn't curl up in a ball. Does it? There was no way. Then again, I had set a piece of paper ablaze for no reason, right? Had I controlled fire? I didn't know, but I was compelled to be certain. I didn't want to be able to control fire. I just want all of this nonsense to end. Maybe the fireball was a fluke, one of those stories you hear about that might be true, but you'll never know because you weren't there. Obviously, I wasn't dumb enough to try the pan thing again, so I dug up some matches from my dad's grill supplies. I waved my hand around the match fire, but nothing happened, and the matches died too quickly. I needed a flame that lasted longer than a minute. After several minutes of searching, I found the biggest candle in the house. It's a massive piece of wax, purple, with white birds etched in relief, that Mom uses for holiday parties. Hands still trembling from fear and anticipation, I lit the candle with a bit of difficulty. I stared at the flame for a while, willing it to bend or jump or do something that fire isn't supposed to do. That didn't work, so I went back to waving my hands like a madwoman. Then my hand got too close to the flame, and for a second, the little cone of fire touched my finger and seemed to cling to it. With a gentle scooping motion, I then plucked the flame from the wick and held it in my hand, as if it were a baby bird. I have never felt anything so strange. It was like a gentle, tugging motion on the palm of my hand. The flame shimmered and wiggled there, not burning my skin at all, and I was mesmerized by it. I must have stared at it for minutes, completely oblivious to the fact that I was holding fire that didn't seem to be burning anything, until some sound snapped me out of the fire's hypnotic dance. When I looked back, the flame was gone.